A lot of people, when they leave religion, they experience something that they can't quite explain. They feel lost. They feel confused. They feel disconnected. You feel like you was losing your fucking mind when you leave religion. You feel like you are going batshit crazy. But you're not losing your fucking mind. You're not batshit crazy. What actually happened to you is that you spent time ignoring your goals. You spent time ignoring your dreams. You spent time ignoring your desires. You spent time ignoring what you actually wanted. And you spent time ignoring what made you feel alive. In religion, you was taught your desires, your dreams, and your goals don't matter. And over time, this just doesn't affect your goals, your dreams, your desires. This affects who you become. So in this video, I will be breaking down how religion steals your goals, your dreams, desires, and interfere with your inner child. So number 8, before I get started, brief introduction. And for those of y'all that don't know who the fuck I am, my name is Will. I am a cult survivor. I am not a licensed therapist. I am not I am not a psychiatrist. I give you advice from my own personal experience. I was in a cult. I left the cult. And I had to basically become my own therapist, my own fucking counselor. And I had created a framework for myself to break myself out of that situation. So, on this channel, I teach you guys how to recognize if you are in a cult. I teach you how to recognize if you are indoctrinated. I teach you how to recognize if you are brainwashed. And I teach you how to break being brainwashed. I teach you how to break away from being brainwashed. I teach you how to break away from being indoctrinated. And I teach you how to recognize manipulation tactics. I do this because I don't want you guys making the same mistake I made. So enough about the introduction. Let's get started. How do religion steal your goals, your dreams, and desires and interfere with your inner child? Number 1, they make you distrust yourself. Yep. This is how they make you distrust yourself. You are taught to deny your flesh. Your thoughts is evil. Following your own intuition. They tell you shit like, lean not on your understanding. Your thoughts are evil. Your desires come from Satan. All this crazy shit. And, you know, this shit sounds spiritual. Oh, I'm going to follow the Lord and do all. This shit sounds good and spiritual. But this is a dangerous ass thing to do to yourself. You know why? Because when you take on this shit right here, you start to feel guilty for wanting things you fucking deserve. Number 2, piggybacking off number 1, your true identity gets replaced. So instead of you being an individual that has goals, dreams, aspiration, your identity becomes, what does God want me to do? What does my church want me to do? What does my religion, who do my religion want me to be? What does this book, the Bible, want me to be? Then, while you taking on this identity, now your pastor is brainwashing you, saying shit like you are created to worship. You are created to serve God and his people. You are created just to be, you're supposed to be just a server. Next, they use guilt to control you. Because here's how they do this shit. You are a natural human being. There is nothing wrong with you wanting money. There is nothing wrong with you striving for success. You should want that. There is nothing wrong with you trying to get wealth. But they make you feel guilty for wanting to be rich. They make you feel guilty for wanting to be successful. And then every time they catch somebody trying to better themselves and strive for financial wealth, they always hit you with this shit right here. You know it's hard for a rich man to go to heaven. Now, I seen this shit played out. Let me give you an example of what this shit looked like. In the cult I was in order to join that cult, They said you had to basically, this was like a test of your faith. You had to sell everything you had. I done seen people leave careers that could have made them millionaires. I done seen people, it was guys that could have had NFL careers. They had to choose between what they sold actually wanted or the Colt. They chose the Colt. I seen people give up years of wealth to that goddamn place. And then whenever they felt like it, you done gave all this shit. And whenever you didn't meet the bill, they kick your ass out on the street and keep your shit. That's a video for another day right there. But in the Christian church, I seen this shit happen too. It was a guy in the church. He played in the church band. I ain't gonna name his name, but he played in the church band. This guy, he was a young man at the time. He had a wife and a child. And he was trying to take care of his wife and child. When I tell you, this brother was fucking gifted. This brother was gifted. Like, he mastered to play the piano. He was a master of the goddamn drums. He was a master of the guitar. He knew how to play some shit. So by him being so talented, he had musicians that was famous wanted to pay him for his talent. Hey man, come play in our band. Teach us what you know. He had the Roots reaching out to him, Maxwell. He had a lot of big guys reaching out. And at the time he was working for the church, they wasn't paying him enough money. So he was in a situation like, man, I have a skill that can give me generational wealth. And he would tell the church about what he would go through, and everybody be like, no, just wait it out. God gonna make a way for you, and if you go, and then they start getting to the point, they start fearing him. You know, if you go there, you selling your soul to the devil. You supposed to just serve God. You serving his people by playing music. All this crazy shit. And now this dude gets stuck between he has an opportunity to make a way for his wife and his child. And that it's like they stole that from him. I don't know if he ever tapped into that, but I seen many cases of shit like this. A person get a nice job. Did God want you to get that job? Now I get it. All money ain't good money, but all money ain't good money. But you deserve to have this. And then the thing that's so fucking ironic about this thing, the people that tell you don't go chasing money, money is the root of all evil. If it's hard for a rich man to go to heaven, these motherfuckers got mansions. They have multiple vehicles. These motherfucking pastors come to the church with $300 to $400 suits on, and sitting up there telling you that you should be content. Well, hey, is that scripture in the Bible? You say learn how to be content with what you have. Nigga, you can't even be content with what you have. So I'm supposed to just live in poverty while you fucking be rich? And this is something I struggle with even as a diehard Christian. Like, yo, this is bullshit, man. Hey, you got $300 suits on with my fucking $300 suit. You got multiple cars pulling up in Mercedes Benzes and Cadillacs. Where my fucking Cadillac at? And you deserve to have that shit too. I'm sorry, I digress, but I got a little pissed off because I hated seeing shit like that. And then churches doing this shit to this very day. Number 4, they interfere with your inner child. See, what do I mean with inner child? Think about it. Your inner child is who you were before you was told how to think, what to believe, what you should be believing, how you should act, how you should behave. That was your natural self before programming and indoctrination showed up on you. So, when you operate from your inner child, it sparks curiosity and questioning and creativity. So, when a little child start learning, when a little baby start learning how to talk, what's the first thing a little child start doing? That little child start asking questions. That little child start asking questions. Mom and Dad, how we do this? Then some of those children, they would get their toys and they would take apart the toy to see how the toy is made and then put the goddamn toy back together. I love what my nephew was like that. And what they was doing, they was sparking curiosity, questioning. Also, when you were a little kid, you had dreams, you had things that, you wanted to do, even though they change over time. Some kids grow up, I want to be a police officer. I want to be a firefighter. I want to be like Spider-Man. And the crazy part about that, those children really believe that shit. And they don't go off the fact of, I might be wrong. They actually believe that. But see, in religion, especially when you in religion at a very young age, teenage years, as a child, questioning things in religion is one of the worstest things you can do, because questioning leads to punishment. You are taught your natural self don't matter. You are taught, that your natural self is evil. You are born in sin. You need to be washed. No matter how much praying that you do, you got to be constantly washed with the blood. That's what you are taught when you are a child. And then when you start to accept that shit, you stop questioning and you just start following, that blocks your creativity, that turns off critical thinking, and it blocks creative expression. So we're going to touch on this in the end because I don't want to keep y'all too long. I digress again. Number 5, religion creates a loss of self. See, after so many years of being a part of religion, and in that religion, you ignored you ignored yourself, you denied your desires, and you basically watered yourself down to become who they wanted you to become. When you get tired and you decide to leave that fucking place, you start to feel confused. You feel disconnected. You don't know what the hell going on. You wondering like, yo, who am I? What do I really like? And let me give you an example of how this shit can go. I went through this, everything, I had to go through this too. From the time when I was a little child, I wanted to be a journalist. I used to watch the news and I used to want to do that career. There was just something in me. Nobody had to teach me what that was. Nobody had to show me. That's how your inner child works. Nobody has basically your soul's calling. Nobody had to teach me what journalism was. Nobody had to show me what it was. I was naturally attracted to it. And I used to love sports. I love football to this very day. When I play my Xbox and my games, I play Madden, I play college football, I could play Madden all fucking day. I can play NBA 2K all day. I love, and one of my goals and dreams, I wanted to be a sideline reporter. I wanted to go to the football games and broadcast about the NFL. I wanted my dream. I used to have microphones. I used to practice in my mind of me interviewing players, of me talking in front of the camera. Well, I used to want to do radio because I was scared of the camera. I used to want to be doing a radio podcast. But I always told them, if I got to do camera, I do that too. But I used to practice doing that. I used to want to become that. I used to want to be an investigative reporter. You know how Adam Schefter is? Oh, the Bears are doing a trade. It got so deep. I was so good with sports. I used to pick my father's bat. My father would bat football. Everybody in the neighborhood would come to my house and call me to do picks for them. And who you got on this game? Who you think gonna win this game? I tell them, okay, the Baltimore Ravens, they got a good defense. So the Patriots, they doing this. So I used to break down. I was so good at the point I started breaking down film. That's how good I got at that shit. Then I started to get into religion. And that fucking dream, it died. Because now I'm 17 years old joining religion. Didn't want to go into it, but society put pressure on me. You a black man, you need to be in church because you can go out there and you can go out there and get arrested. And at the time it did work. But my dreams, when I went into religion, my dream died. You know why? Because I would tell people what I wanted to become. Oh, that's hard to do. That's first they'll put doubt into the shit. Next, if you get into messing with that, you ain't gonna be able to come to church on Sunday. And that's gonna steal your relationship from God. No, you need to work. You was created. You got a gift inside you, brother. You should be using that gift, because I always had a gift to speak. I know how to motivate people. Like I always had this like motivational gift kind of thing. I don't know where this shit came from. And I used to speak good shit to people. And they like, you got a gift. You should use that for the Lord. Don't be using that gift for the world. And what ended up happening to me, my life turned into me trying to reach my goals. It turned into me, they made me a deacon. Now, it went from me trying to live my goals and dreams out in the world. It went from me worrying about, I got to set the church up for Bible study. I got to get to the church early and sweep the church, clean up the church for Bible study. Oh, we got communion. I got to go and prepare the church for communion. You know what I mean? I used to love football. Anybody that knows me closely, I live with my family. In this household, everybody that lives here, football and sports, it's 5 TVs in this house. In every room, ESPN is on, NFL Network, ESPN 1000 Radio, 670 The Score. My whole household is a sports household. Even when I grew up, it was like that. So I would go to church, and you know what they would do to me? I had pastors that knew I love sports. I had pastors that knew what games would be on. And with these, I was a deacon, so I was close to pastors. They would do shit to make me miss it. You need to be watching that garbage. Only thing they'd tell me shit like, only what you do for Christ will last. You need to be watching that fucking garbage. And they will find ways to make me not enjoy that. Oh, I need you to do this for me. By the time I got done, all the games was gone. And that shit used to bother me. I used to hate that shit. Next, I go over to the Hebrew Israelite church. They was worse at it. We gonna make your ass work. We gonna make you work on Sunday. We gonna give you a task to do. You need to be sitting up watching all that fucking football. I'm like, dude, I'm not doing shit. And the reason why I just went down this long ass fucking rant for you guys, because the reason why I brought this shit up is because what goal and dream did you suppress when you was in religion? What thing that you did when you was in religion? What goal or dream did you suppress when you were in religion? It was something that you came to this earth that you are naturally good at. Whether it's playing music, drawing, tap back into that gift. Like me, I'm not doing the journalism, but I always knew I was going to be teaching something or behind the camera doing something. And I told my family I'm like, yo, I want to, because that itch came back, like, I want to try this. Going to journalism school right now is bullshit. That's too much money for that degree, don't pay, So we live in the internet age. They was like, you know what, start a YouTube channel. I didn't have no idea I was going to be teaching this shit right here, but hey, things happen for a reason. I'm grateful for that. And now, it's like I'm living out my childhood dreams. When I'm looking up a topic to search for a video, when I'm writing a script, when I'm practicing what I'm going to say on the video, before I bring my shit out, I practice it. I take takes, multiple takes on how, I want my shit to sound good. And when I'm in that state, guess what happens, man? It brings me back to that childhood dream of mine of me doing this. It brings me back to when I was a child, when I would sit in my bedroom and practice on fake mics of me doing this. It brings me, when I'm on camera, sometimes I write scripts for my videos and it goes in a total different direction. It's like something comes through me on these videos. I become a whole different person. Like I operate in my inner child when I'm doing this. And some of you guys got gifts. Go, hey, dust that shit off. I don't give a fuck how old you are, because me, I felt like my life was a film. Like, damn, I'm 35 years old. I mean, at the time I left religion, I was 33, but I'm 35. And I'm like, yo, what I'm gonna do with my life? I wasted all these years in my life in this bullshit religion. So, what I'm saying to you guys, what dream or goal did you suppress? And go back to that shit. I don't give a fuck how old you are. Go back to that childhood part of you, man. Go back and be creative like you were when you was a child. Go back and create. Hey, dust off that damn guitar, whatever it is that you do. Go back into that. And I don't give a fuck how old you are. Go back and do that. Don't let religion steal your goals and dreams from you. That's all I got. Comment, like, subscribe. It's a long ass video. And if you stay, I appreciate you. I know we live in an age where it's people got short attention spans. Hey, watch this in waves. Like, comment, subscribe. I am done.